Saw this. And my dog hit that blade?
I just had to want to spin that bin. He was tired as fuck.
Oh yeah, we starting this year different. Now, if you want to talk about pull-ups, them folks back in Smash Bros are the forefathers. It's actually absurd. There's 56 minutes worth of cutscenes, and there is a pull-up damn near every minute, to the point where I'm actively getting tight. But you know me, man. I'll piss on myself before I let y'all piss me off. Facts.
Hey, yo, what the f?
But we better get this started when we pull up to the Smash Arena. We got two baddies, Zelda and Peach, ready to see blood, and that's when the fighters spawn in. You got Jumpman pulling up, ICSL. And with this much finesse, you think the person he's fighting gonna be clean as hell. Who's it gonna be, bruh? Link? Nah, we get little bro right here.
Yo, who the f is this nigga?
I first got this game when I was like 5 years old, so I ain't even know who this old fat ass was. So obviously I chose Mario, and I got to work. Straight fleecing them. Y'all are not seeing me in any Smash game with Mario. The way I was greasing folk back in Mario Bros. Wii. I do not know my body. Stop! Best believe I was decking lil bro with the LeBron dunk forward smash. Sent him to the abyss looking up at me with Queen Elizabeth. I know he's sorry. While Majin Buu's getting this shit rocked, we got probably the worst pull-up you could ever be caught in. It gave Pit his name drop. Mid-glaze. Really, nah, getting caught in 4K with the meat in your mouth is egregious. Me and the cameraman scrapping on sight. But they settle their differences and they end up waving towards the crowd. Only for the scenery to change. I thought DJ Khaled was blocking the sun. But it was something even worse. The Balenci Bandits. Pulling up in their V, changing the whole ozone layer just for their entrance. They think they Taylor Swift. This is a great introduction to show you that these are villains, scum of the earth, straight cynical living organisms. Because they open the hatch, and I shit you not, they start dropping Magic Johnson spores. I'm like, oh, nah! The spores were so toxic it started spawning little niggas. Even the hose was distressed. The two princesses immediately pull up. Even Peach, when she has never cooked up in a fight. She ain't never cook. She ain't never make a delicacy. She ain't never make an exquisite gourmet of nutritious victuals for the world to see using her hands. Who let Shorty on the team? Got the whole audience watching, so she gotta show out now. But I know under that dress her legs are quaking. And then we slide out to Mario and peep the try-hard pose. I'm sick. He doing this just for the hoes. He always trying to show out. He even gipping his little brother just for a kiss on the cheek, yet he ain't getting no poom poom. Grown ass man, like, bro, you're a loser. This is where they really strip the meaning of the phrase pulling up. Because we got this cloak nigga pulling up. Even he gets a name drop, like my dog.
Who are you?
And then he drops the bomb. Mario got two baddies right beside him at the moment. You really think he's not gonna show out? Nah. It's in his head right now like a Mario 64 objective. I hear the music right now.
Let's go.
Gets to zoom and starts running like Phantom chasing a cheeseburger with a side of fries. God damn, nigga, chill out. That shit ain't going nowhere, bruh. And he immediately stops in his tracks, and this is where I pause, because he proceeds to get hit with the worst disrespect in this entire game. He turns around and gets blicked in the face, almost got his shit hit smooth off. He gets launched away, turned into a star in awe by his old op. And not only that, it was in front of the us. Embarrassing. Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though, player. It's confirmed. It's over. You is not him. Sonic better. Kirby's left alone to beat on this man, and he does so with straight ease. Kirby's Sakurai's child. He got the power up plot. You could choose which princess to save, but we all know the canon one is Zelda. Have you seen Shorty? She is so lucky this ain't the Breath of the Wild version. I would have been there talking about some. Shut up. And then we get a pull-up so clean they had to play that shit 3 times. Man pulls up with the AA-10 switched up in all. He sees Peach laying down like a grandma that can't get up, and he starts cackling. Turns around and booms her. And this man starts yip-yapping. Oh yeah, they turning y'all into amiibos and selling y'all on Grailed. Heard that fat ass Yoshi selling for 5 bands. Need those. I'm out. They start running and the entire arena gets eviscerated. Got it looking like an Akira explosion, but luckily they escape. And then we get to our next pull-up. We get to the jungle and we see Bowser's minions hitting the mad dash.
Get my car in the highway and trying to leave.
But seeing them do this really pissed me off because niggas will steal anything. Why do you need bananas? Shit crazy. crazy when we see someone cooking in the background. I'm like, oh nah, is that who I think it is? Oh my gosh, is that Zion? Nah, I'm playing. That's my GOAT Donkey Kong, displaying his dominance. The banana finesser shoots some bullet bills at Donkey Kong, only for the second pull-up to reveal itself. Icy as hell too. Clean duo cooks with the 2 pistols, 1 Diddy, call him Diddy Max Payne. If you know, you know. And then end with this action movie ass pose. I'm surprised I ain't seen Michael Bay somewhere recording this shit. They hit this and then immediately start chasing them down. Top 3 duo of all time, you know, DK and his little twin was cooking up. They get their bananas back and they out there celebrating, only for someone else to pull up. And then we get a step. And another step. And I'm like, who could it possibly be? Color me intrigued. The cameraman pans up, only for it to be this nigga. You see a nigga like Bowser pull up on you, you might as well start dancing. Because whenever Bowser's pulling up on you, you're leaving with free shorties and worldwide acclaim. This man has no badges, no achievements, no accolades in his arsenal. Pure, unadulterated ass. He even whipped out the gun thinking he was gonna do something like, ooh, scary. Shut up, man. See, Lil Twin had the right energy. Look at this nigga. He's really about to fade. Nah, Donkey Kong wanted his cinematic death. His, you got this from here. Ass death, punching him out the way instead of cooking the 2v1.
This nigga is trash.
I don't even know why Donkey Kong was trying to show out, because now you got this no badges having ass nigga thinking he's tough. Diddy Kong goes on his own self ventures and sees a crashed R-Wing. He creeps up to it only to see a new op. Rayquaza. You got one of the coldest Pokemon in that series, you ain't give this nigga a name drop? Yet we got one for this nigga? Aight. Got me talking like Blueface right now because you're moving like his music. Trash! Rayquaza flicks the R-Wing, setting it on fire, and Diddy Kong doesn't even sit for 2 seconds before he immediately gets caught lacking. This Looney Tunes ass scenario. I'm crying. Rayquaza's flying around, clenching him in his hand, and Diddy Kong is screaming for dear life. I'm feeling so bad for bro right now. Bro, this nigga is so shook. But this is where we get one of the best pull-ups in the entire game. Watch this. Not only did bro hit him with the flash step, he immediately blicks him with the frame 1 shine, dunking Rayquaza in the water. And this is where we get this. Alright, I'm out. Where you go? We gotta go save our nigga. He's this way. I ain't give a fuck about your nigga twin. He lost a Bowser. Goes into a bottom tier nigga lane, bruh. Boy, if you don't get your steak ass over here, help me save my nigga, I'm gonna beat your fuck. So we move on to the next character and we get to Lucas. And Lucas begins to get surrounded by these little niggas. We all know these are level 1 bots, but peep Lucas. As expected, he's a washed MC from a washed franchise. Should have been Dragon Quest. Hoes mad. Not only that, this Porky statue pulls up and you got this man petrified. As if he didn't fight this in his own game. But like I said, washed MC from a washed franchise. Should have been Persona. Hoes mad. He's about to get wiped off the map. No Sofago, only for the real GOAT to pull up. Peep the elegant ass land with the sparkle by the toes. Okay, Tinkerbell, I see you. They fly into the air and hit this standoff, and I started playing the Dragon Ball music. I swear they was about to start throwing down. But Ness said, nah. Hits him with a PK pulse and 1 taps that nigga. And once he lands, another op appears from the rubble. Wario, AA-10 in hand. He shoots at Ness and he hits it with an easy weave. And then Wario's like, ha. Forgot this bitch has a switch, and he starts spamming them hoes. I'm like, damn. But Ness, being the iciest Weave Nation candidate that we have seen to date, starts floating on them hoes like Gunna on a Wheezy beat.
All my Elliot diamonds is water. Money hungry, I got a disorder. This plain Rolex got more than a quarter.
What y'all know about that nigga? And Wario's like, fine. And then he goes for Lucas. This man Lucas is standing like a deer in headlights. He beams it right at Lucas, and we sadly have to lose. Iciest nigga we seen so far because of this hoe ass nigga. Wario goes down to get his amiibo, and Lucas starts running. And this man is such a hoe, you're making Wario look menacing. How is that possible? He runs for a good 5 miles and starts hitting the Spider-Man walk. And then he runs into Pokemon Trainer. They get jumped by all these little niggas and he decides to bring out Squirtle.
God!
Bro brought the worst out of the three. Oh, nah. But after they clear him out, Lucas decides to tag along. This entire series is literally the RDC clip of how anime friendships be happening so fast. All you have to do is lock eyes and you got a new homie. But we get back to Pit and he gets the go-to to start spazzing. Look at him, geeked as hell. Pit had to have a dramatic ass exit too, got bro T-posing. Oh nah. But with this type of lighting, he's really a master at work. I can see it, I can feel it, he is cooking. But I'm here to tell you right now, he does not have this level of finesse in his own game. This is what you call that Smash sauce. Niggas that aren't this cold in their game, but all of a sudden have sauce when they step into Smash. And trust me, there is a lot of these. Gonna be picking out each and every single fraud. But Pit hits the skies, saves Mario, and they get to chasing down the ancient minister. And this right here gotta be the most dickheaded fiendish shit I done ever seen. And the only reason I'm letting it slide is because it's Mario. They chasing down Ancient Minister. Mario hits a jumpman, think him up to something. Psych! Misses his chance. Only for Pit to use his head as a platform just to jump and miss. Like, nigga, you have wings. He just seen you fly 20 seconds ago. Like, you are such a D-head. What do you gain from that? And right here, we get the iciest 3 niggas you gonna ever see in this entire series. Peep game. It starts off in this desolate wasteland and we got these 2 ROBs detonating the bomb. Out here looking depressed as hell, talking about some, we still here, just to suffer. It destroys the area and we got someone staring at it with full intent. Marth, staring the minister dead in the eyes. And this man really spawned a whole legion just for Marth. He knew he was top 2 in melee, he couldn't hold back at all. What cemented Marth being the coldest nigga for me is he saw all this shit, whipped out his blade, and said bet. Holding that hole like a Minecraft beacon, he was asking these niggas for smoke. And that's how I know he's about it. I would have dapped up that nigga myself for being so real. And in one of the best levels in the game, he clears out that entire horde. And he ends up standing in front of the explosion. And while he's standing, we get this next pull up on sight. Ask no questions, ain't wasting no time. He said those ones, give me those. Mink, 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 mink. Only for them to get jumped mid 1v1. Niggas could never respect the faith. Why can't y'all just shut up and watch this goddamn combo, bruh? Like, damn, people can never respect art. But they clear out the horde and they immediately start chasing down Ancient Minister. Marth hits a up slash, weaved. The Knight was about to hit his 16 jumps only to get blicked. He was not trying to deal with that BS. And I really thought he was gonna get away again. And then I saw this. And my dog hit that blade! Had my nigga spiraling. I was like, yo! And after one of the coldest pull-ups I've ever seen in my life, these 3 hit the hardest group flick I done ever seen. I know the IG hoes was fiending. The only 3 in this game that could actually box. They had Ancient Minister so shook he fled the scene. Masterful works from them 3. I could not improve that myself. And I'ma end it off right here. So we got this Waddle Dee pulling up and look who steps in. My GOAT! This is where me and Smash have a little bit of beef because they hoeing my boy so bad. I know it's his role to get scared, but my nigga, he is not flinching at no Waddle Dee. Y'all some real life hoes, only for him to get backdoored by a top 5 Nintendo villain. That pull-up was clean as hell, I can't even lie. He gets his gang of Waddle Dees and starts scheming for his next lick. They got Wario pulling up in the V and he sees Luigi. In his eyes, that's a free band laying on the table. He immediately stops the car and gets it, only to get jumped by every Waddle Dee in the area. He lets Luigi fly and once it hits the V, King DDD peels off. And the Waddle Dee skirt off too after running his pockets, leaving bro with nothing. That gotta be the cleanest drive-by steal I done ever seen. Someone tell RDC put that performance in the Hood Olympics. That was golden. This is where I'll wrap it up. Hopefully this video does well because I do want to make a part 2. How long is this video?
Oh my God. I'm going to get a drink. Bye.
Wake up, filthy.
Hey, it's like you got comin peace. Today I want war. Should feel my pain every time I had to strike myself in the store. No, I be on lean. Since you left, it's been codeine galore. On pretty pink cups everywhere I go. This ain't a dream no more. I won't throw my